So let's speak to the Chelsea defender's aunt, Julie Tuff, and her nan, Gloria Stapylton. They both join me now. It's really great to see you both. I mean, I know you've talked about Lucy lots because she is one of the most decorated England Lionesses, has so many caps to her name. But I'm still keen to find out, away from the game, what is she like? Is she always a tough player on and off the pitch?
She's just a very sweet girl when she's in the house. Really lovely person to be near.
Humble, but
yeah.
confident.
Yeah. And I'd imagine you're both just incredibly proud of her and the rest of the women.
Oh, amazingly proud, yes.
Oh, sorry, Gloria. Carry on, please.
No, she's just such a lovely person, but she thinks about other people all the time as well. And she's just lovely, yeah. But she has got that grit and determination when it comes to football. There's nobody going to beat her.
I mean, I'm conscious of not using the pun, Julie, but I'm going to say she is tough, isn't she? I mean, you're tough by name and she's tough by nature.
And she's tough by name as well. It is our middle name. It is our family name. And Bronze is our father's family, well, her family name as well. But yeah, tough by name and tough by nature.
And I'm going to stick with the puns because why not? They're not going to get bronze. They're going to play for silver or gold on Sunday once again as well. And the interesting thing that a lot of people who perhaps aren't familiar with Lucy is she played in Barcelona for a long time. She's a multilinguist. She speaks the lingo. So she's going to know a lot of those players, isn't she, Julie?
Sorry, say that again?
She's going to know a lot of those players who are playing. I mean, not least Bon Mati, who's one of the best in the world.
Because a lot of the Spanish players are from Barcelona, yeah. They all played together and they're all friends. That doesn't mean they're going to be friends when they're on the pitch.
No, definitely not. It has to be said, though, that England, it's been a tough one for them to get to the final. Not necessarily easy for Spain either. But the game the other night against Italy, of course, going to extra time so late on. How was it for you? Because I was a nervous wreck.
I was beside myself. I thought they were coming home. I was kind of starting to look at flights for my sister coming home because I thought they're out. It was amazing. And I loved your piece on Michelle on that 96-minute goal was just incredible.
Fabulous.
So, yeah. But then the final is going to be a replay of the World Cup, really. Well, hopefully not a replay of the World Cup. It's going to be the same teams and we'll win this time.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Gloria, we'll get your predictions at the end, but before we do, you're absolutely right. Michelle Adjemang, who hasn't even played that much for Arsenal, which is her club team, given her tender years. But you hear those new Lionesses, because there has been quite a change in the squad, a few retirements before the tournament. And a lot of them look up to Lucy because she's been there for such a long time. Does she enjoy, Nan? Does she enjoy that bedding in of the other players?
Yes, she's quite happy to sort of be the mentor for all the young ones, and she's happy that they go to her for advice, and she gives them the best advice. Yeah, absolutely.
And I also think it's worth saying that in the penalty shootout that was in the previous round, I think she took the best penalty. She absolutely smacked it into the goal. She's possibly the best penalty taker they've got, isn't she?
I think she's the most determined. It was an incredible penalty, but I did feel sick when she stepped up to take it. But yeah, it was an incredible penalty. And her reaction afterwards was like, take that, we're going through.
Yeah, oh, well, absolutely. It was definitely reminiscent of Stuart Pearce in the men's game, wasn't it? That absolutely, battering the ball into the goal and a huge release of emotion once it had gone in. Tell me about your plans then for the weekend. Where are you going to be watching the match? Will you be able to keep the nerves at bay, Gloria, as we get closer to kick-off?
Only because I think we're going to hide away, you might say. Julie and I are going to sit together quietly in the house where nobody can see us, but we can give our full attention to the game and hopefully give our spirit to them to help them to get through.
Are you going to speak to Lucy between now and then, or are they kind of in the zone now in a bubble before kick-off?
She's too busy. She's too busy.
Yeah.
We'll be texting straight after the game.
Yes, little texts after the game, but nothing before. let them concentrate.
The other thing I learned recently, I think I knew this before, is she is a huge dog lover. And I think they have a dog with them in the camp, don't they, as a bit of a distraction, something to calm the nerves. Have you heard that?
Yeah, I think there's a few of the teams got dogs with them. Some of the girls have got their dogs. And yes, Lucy adores her dog, Nala. And then my dog, which I don't know whether you can see, is the sister of Lucy's mum's dog. So, yeah, so we're very much a dog-friendly family.
So that's Poppy on your lap there, is it?
That's Poppy on my lap. And my sister's dog is Mocha, which is the sister of Poppy.
Okay.
So the two sisters have the dog. And then Lucy's got Nala, which is a West Highland Terrier. So and she adores her. But Nala's not at camp.
I knew I was talking to the Bronze and the Tough family. I didn't realise I was going to get the family history of all the dogs as well, but that's an added bonus. Is Poppy a lucky mascot then? Or Nala? Is Nala a lucky mascot perhaps?
I don't think so.
They're supporters, because I tell you what, Poppy runs at the television every time they score a goal. When she hears screams in the house, she starts barking and runs at the television.
Yeah. She won't be the only dog doing that this weekend, that's for sure. Sometimes they haven't got a clue what's going on. They just pick up on the emotion. Look, Gloria, I said I'm going to have to come back for you for a prediction. I mean, who really knows, right? But, you know, you've experienced this so many times with Lucy, both for club and country. How do you think it's going to go on Sunday?
Well, I don't like to predict what the score's going to be. And all I can say is I just hope that they get one more than the opposition.
That's exactly what everyone wants, I think, watching. It's going to be a nail-biter. It always is. But the number of finals they get to, it's unbelievable. Really appreciate you both joining me, and Poppy as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.